Streaming?
Yep.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2 of the OnFnl Tower, where we watch planes take off and land at 3 different airports. We're starting off with a Carbon Cub coming into the Hank Sasser Breakaway Airport.
Sasser Breakaway, Carbon Cup 10 Bravo Alpha, returning final 15 full stop.
He likes to do that short final, man. Let's see if this is probably grass landing between the taxiway and the runway.
No. Wow, it's a nice cut. It's got lights on it too. Alternating lights.
Oh, come on, follow him. Oh, we dropped quick there. Yep. Oh, early grass.
Golly.
And he's on the taxiway.
Wow.
Okay, let's go back out to triple view. And let's go full screen down at the beach. So this is Port Aransas, which is close to Corpus Christi. And what we're trying to see here is we've widened the range, and there's some
13 nautical miles away.
yeah, military aircraft that are doing, there's one that's doing touch and goes at the airport across the bay. It's called McCampbell Porter. What kind of planes are those? What did you say they were?
They're T6s.
T6s.
X2s.
Okay. And it looks like right now he is on final, so we're probably going to lose him until he pops back up. This airport is 10 miles away from Port Aransas, so you can see how well the zoom on the camera works here. Like I said, we lost his signal because he's down low doing his touch and go, and he should pop back up here in a second. It looks like he's, yep, let's see if we can see him. This will tell us what the visibility is. Okay, there he is, just barely on the left-hand side of the screen. So we've probably got visibility in the 7-mile range. Yeah, I've lost him. Let's see. Oh, can see some of the wind turbines. Looks like he's downwind right now, based off of the ADS-B track. But yeah, boy, at 9 miles, the visibility isn't quite there.
Yeah, so.
Oh, there he is. There he is, left-hand side.
Yeah, it's just a little
You can
tough.
see him turning on base.
Looks like I lost him again.
Yeah, let's see if the camera will jump over there. Yep, there he is. Looks like he's also doing a short base to final.
That's impressive to be able to see him 10 nautical miles away.
Yeah.
So, 'cause that's, 11 and a half miles.
And for those of you joining us for the first time, last week was episode 1 on Father's Day. So I'm Dad, and I'm here with my son Zach, who's
Hello.
running AV for me. It's my audio engineer expert. Okay, let's pop back out to triple screen. Might have some activity over at Peach State.
Yeah.
We go full screen
I
on
see
that
two,
one.
two planes in shot there.
I missed the second one. Now I have been messing.
See the one?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the one up high.
Right.
Oh yeah, got to. I have been messing with the alignment settings at this airport. So it'll be interesting to see how well it's tracking the planes on landing. This is a challenging runway because it's got a big dip in the northwest end, and I was checking the numbers yesterday. Let me see notes here. Let's see, we've got about a 35-foot difference between that dip in the runway and the center of the runway, and then the camera is about 16 feet above that center point. So there's a combined distance of let's see here, 52 feet from the camera lens to the lowest point of the runway. But the program can't the tracking program can't handle the dips in the runway, so it sees the runway as a flat surface. So I sort of have to pick an in-between point for the camera to look at. And so I was tweaking some of those settings late yesterday. So when we do get somebody coming in for a landing, it may not be the ideal tracking. We'll just see how that plays out. There's one plane. Looks like he's headed our direction.
Oh yeah.
42 Tango. Let's
North
see.
there.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
And now he's turning away. So maybe I'll just.
He's out to the northwest.
Right.
There.
Boy, he's doing a tight turn there.
Yeah.
Working on his. Man, normally
He's
you don't-
climbing during the turn too. He climbed like. No, I don't think that was intentional. But
Yeah.
gained
That was a quick U-turn.
100 or so feet there. Yeah, it really was. Now he's turning back to the right. Nice turns.
Yeah, normally you don't practice turns about a point that high up.
Wow, yeah.
But so he may just be doing some fun flying. Top part of the screen. See, this could be an alignment issue that I really wish he was more in the center of the screen. So think about
Yeah,
that a
it
little.
also seems like it tends to have him hanging on towards the right side of the screen. I don't know.
Let me make a little tweak and see if I can do this. Do this on the fly here. Let's try something. Okay, that may keep him a little bit more in the middle of the screen now.
How did that just go through?
Yeah.
Oh, because does
I-
it repeatedly grab from that file?
I did a restart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can change the config file and do a restart.
Yeah.
And it instantly shows up.
Yeah, wow. Because, yeah, I saw it adjust slightly there.
Yeah. See, he's a little lower now.
Wow.
Now, for photography purposes, they actually say middle of the screen is bad. You're supposed to be in thirds.
Yeah, but...
I can't perfect that, but if I'm going to err a little bit, I prefer to have the plane a little high.
Yeah, that is true.
It just looks a little bit more natural. So we'll leave it there for a while, and let's see if he... It still looks like he's...
someone around Austin there.
Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's switch to that one. I think this is a yellow tail dragger plane. But his ADS-B doesn't provide good altitude data.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's why it's sitting on the ground.
So we can, what we'll see is when he turns on the final, we can catch the landing. So this may be our first plane technically to score and to put on our counter.
That is true.
Okay, so we've got him now, so let's switch to Hank Sasser breakaway here near Austin. And
Sasser breakaway traffic, yellow Rands, close left base, 15 breakaway.
Yeah, there he goes. So we'll score him, and I'll review the scoring system once he lands, because we may have new listeners that aren't familiar with the 3 chocolate glazed donuts scoring scales.
Right, that is true.
So we'll do that here in a minute.
Unique scoring method.
So yeah, you can see here it's not tracking altitude, and so you just have to visualize. It looks like on ADS-B he's on final now. It should zoom out in a second, and we'll get a better view of that landing. Yeah, we got a close view of the wind socks.
Very calm winds there.
Oh, here he comes. I see shadows. All right. Oh, not too bad.
Yeah, that's probably a...
What do you think?
I'd give that a 2.
A 2?
Give that a 2.
2 chocolate glazed
Yeah.
donuts squared. Yeah. Oh, he's doing touch and go. I can see him.
Yep, here and throw him back up.
Yeah, we may catch the takeoff. Well, boy, that tracking really overreacted there. I'm going to have to work on that. Now let's see it bounce back. It's trying to find him. Boy, that was really bad overreaction.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. Okay, there he goes. But this is predicted altitude data because he's not showing.
Right.
We got anything else going on?
Georgia's still tracking. Some guy way up there.
Yeah.
What's he at? 2006. And 0.7. That's impressive that you can actually see up that much.
Yeah, the camera's got a maximum tilt up of 15 degrees. So when the planes get really close and overhead, it will zoom out as much as possible because the field of view, let's see, side to side, I believe it's about 60 degrees, and vertically, I think it's 40 degrees. So if you zoom all the way out, you get half that added, so the camera can tilt up 15 plus 20. So the top of the screen would be 35 degrees tilt up. And then as the plane flies away and the tilt is less extreme, so you can see it starts zooming in because it hasn't reached its limit.
Right.
And so now it can keep the plane in most of the screen. Let's see where he's going. There he is. So back to the scoring system. So what we have is a scoring scale on landings that I call the 3 chocolate glazed donut scoring scale, because chocolate glazed donuts are my favorite. And we were talking about donuts during Father's Day, at least a little bit.
That is true.
So this is how we score the landings. So if the pilot forgets to put the landing gear down, that's obviously a 0 donuts.
Mm-hmm.
So zero wheels down means 0 donuts.
I agree.
1 donut score is if it's not a pretty landing, but the whole plane is still in one piece, then it gets 1 chocolate glazed donut. So still in one piece equals 1 chocolate glazed donut.
Yep.
And then we have two donuts if it looks pretty good, and 3 donuts if it looks like a flawless landing. So pretty simple scale. And so we've scored 1 plane today. Oh yeah, we need to up our counter to. We watched 1 landing. So we've got, and we're counting aircraft whether it's takeoff or landing. So is it just a counter for landings?
Right. So you need aircraft.
Right.
So touch and goes don't count twice.
Correct. Well, let's switch back to Austin. No, it may be too late. Oh, he was landed on the grass this time. Let's see. Let's go to the Austin full scale. Let's see if it tracks him. He may be. Sometimes he just turns around and does a quick takeoff. Yeah, he may be. Oh, it looks
2
like
people.
he's got somebody with him. So he may have just been showing them a
traffic,
grass
clear,
landing.
15 grass, back taxi north on East Breakaway.
And they're going to taxi back and take off. We'll see here. Let's see how well the close tracking works. That ADS-B signal is extremely strong at this close distance. So in order to track it, the gain has to be dialed down on that receiver. Otherwise, the plane just disappears until the signal drops to a lower level.
Is that new? The bottom, the bar in the top. Oh wait, that's not bar. It's a J. I shouldn't see that.
So what's your guess here? You think he's gonna taxi to take off, or you think he's done for the day?
I'm gonna guess, possibly take off. Well,
Can't be too hot in Austin yet.
no. Does it only show the weather when they're airborne?
When they're above taxi speed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I coded that in there figuring that, wind wasn't relevant if they were just taxiing around.
Yeah.
But I like seeing the weather data,
Yeah. Yeah.
temperature. Oh, I think you may be right here.
Breakaway traffic, yellow Rams taking 15 grass, breakaway.
Grass.
Oh, you're right. Sounds like he may have a student. Normally it's a guy that's flying that plane.
There goes it's funny, you can see when they're throttling up or not, because you can tell the prop kind of settling speeds.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Wouldn't be able to, it's just the fact that there's a camera that allows you to do that.
Right.
What kind of plane is it?
That's a
He's
good
got,
question.
He has scoops. I mean, it looks like it's a aerobatic rated plane.
They call it a RANS, R-E-N-S. Maybe our viewer would know what that is. Pretty close to a truck. Let's see if it overreacts right now. Is it gonna not quite as bad as that one before. Just to go back. Yeah, I need to work on that. I've been struggling with that part of it. of course, no altitude, so let's see if we got something going on.
Alright,
Let's,
Breakaway traffic, Yellow Rands, left crosswind 15 grass, breakaway.
looks like they're starting to get a lunch crowd at Peach State. No planes. Let's see, it's an hour later there, so it's 12:20.
very calm winds, though. Looks like it's down the runway at least. Whatever winds there are. This is still tracking that T6, 10 miles away. Down in Port Aransas.
Yeah, the visibility might be improving a little bit down there. The sun's finally burning things off. Let's see if we see his wings here off to the left. Is that where I saw him? Way out there.
Yeah, it's LOS right now.
Oh, yeah, he's almost touched down. So it'll take a second before he pops back up. Yeah, sometimes these guys will do touch and goes for half an hour.
Oh, yeah. They've got a lot of fuel. I think they've maybe 180 gallons on board,
Really?
I think.
Oh, look, we're getting our flight of 4.
I don't know what those are.
Guys,
They're just really, really dark pelicans.
yeah.
I mean, pelicans
Or
can be
maybe
pretty
it's just
dark.
a lighting thing.
Yeah, that's also possible. But which way are we're facing?
Or Bayside.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was the same. I have a video uploaded that I call Flight of 4. It's those 4 pelicans coming
Was
down.
it 4 or 5?
The video is 4.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I was wondering if it might be the same 4.
There he is. 131 knots. Ranger.
Yeah, that's tracking him.
There is a very non-zero chance I've fueled that plane.
Wow. Yeah, I've set the search range here down at Port Aransas to 13 miles. So to the center of the runway over there across the bay at McCampbell Port is 10 miles. So it's looking a little bit beyond that. And if they were to fly into the Naval Air Station, that's also within that. Oh, here he comes again. Let's score this one.
That's off. Ooh. Oh, got it for tail wheel.
There we go. Well, I think we know what that one is.
Yeah, that's
a 1.
definitely a 1.
A 1 chocolate glazed donut on that one. But, if he's teaching somebody, that's part of the process.
Yep.
I've never had to land a tail dragger. I think that would be tougher.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Prove it up.
So John's got a tail dragger decathlon. And he was saying that what you're trying to do on a tail dragger landing is to get all 3 wheels to touch at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty tricky.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically, I think, as you're trying to get as nose up as you can be without hitting the tail wheel first, which in that case is all of them at the same time. Because, that means you're going your slowest.
And I guess it would be really bad to hit the tail wheel first because you're likely to then pitch it over and run the risk of a prop strike.
Yeah. Plus, that thing's just not, you don't want that to hit. You just don't want that to hit first.
Yeah.
Meant for that.
No, the pilots at this airport are really good pilots because this is a narrow runway. It's only 30 feet wide. I mean, it looks as wide as that taxi strip right there.
Right.
So they're pretty good at sticking the landing. It's almost like carrier landings. It's very precise. They've got to come down over those
Breakaway
trees
traffic,
there.
Yellow Rands is taking 15 grass, breakaway.
We're just going to go for another takeoff and more landing practice here. So do we count that as a second plane that we've observed landing? I mean, we don't count takeoff and landing as two, but if they stay in the pattern to do touch and goes, or are we counting that, or should we just count uniques?
I don't know. Well, it'd be, especially as we get busier, it'll be hard to keep track of
Whether
which
we
ones
counted
we've seen.
before. Good point. Good point.
So, plus, it's kind of like the show count of like, all right, how many events have we seen?
Yeah. Okay. So we need to increase that. Go up to 2.
We should have a. I wonder if there's a way for us to keep track of our total across all streams.
All the different shows.
Yeah.
Breakaway traffic, Yellow Ranch, left turnout off 15 grads, departing the pattern to the east breakaway.
I need to maybe keep some notes across the different episodes so I have that documented.
Yeah, because that'd be an interesting statistic.
Yeah, I like the metric of aircraft per hour type thing, because the benchmark with the big commercial guys at airports is they keep the flights spaced at 2-minute spacings, right? Mm-hmm. And so if you're typically watching something like DFW, it says, okay, if you're just watching one runway, you're going to see 30 aircraft in an hour. And so, our thought with this show was, hey, we at least have 3 cameras that if you can just get 10 aircraft per airport, you could get to 30 aircraft an hour.
Right.
But right now it's looking pretty slow at Peach State. And we decided this week to do it slightly earlier, hoping that we would catch the cooler weather and a little bit more traffic. Because what are we seeing? So we're seeing 88 at Peach State, 90 down at the beach, and 84 in Austin. Yeah, it looks like that yellow Cub, they're flying off to a different airport, so we won't have them coming back around short term. We've got the Naval Air Station guy still doing touch and goes at the beach.
Mm-hmm. It's like I wonder if I could get you a spot down at College Station.
Well, you think you may have a contact there?
Well, yeah, because the GM there now used to be, like, that was someone I worked with. That used to be one of the CSRs, Lindy.
Mm.
I feel like she'd like that.
May have to reach out and explore that potential.
That's who I reached. I can't remember if I one of the.
Well, let's switch to Peach State. We're getting some activity here. We got.
Is that a light sport or something, or the RV maybe? RV, yeah.
Definitely better centered. Yeah, it looks like a fast plane. Yeah, so we've got 2 planes of similar distance. And so the camera's trying to decide which is the most interesting. Let's see. At that distance, it's going to be deciding based off of distance. When it gets closer, it goes by altitude.
140.
140. Yeah, it looks like he's coming down, so we may have a good one here. And like I mentioned earlier, I've messed with the alignment on this airport, so we'll see how well the camera tracks here. So we need to be super critical with the tracking of anything that looks...
He's been hanging off to the right ever so slightly.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's see. Okay, so looks like he may do a flyover and then brake downwind. It's coming quick. It's going to have to zoom out a lot on this next one. Oh, a little too late. It's going to go really wide now. He's going right over. Nice big clouds. Probably a bumpy day to be flying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 30,000.
Looks like he's flying just straight. I don't. Oh, what was he turning now? Yeah, okay. We got the winds. Okay,
Yeah, it's an RV6. And there's another RV14. That was the one we looked at.
Oh, now he's turning the other way. Well, he may be doing that because of the traffic. Let's see. Come on, turn back the other way. Oh, he's just turning a little bit. Let's see. Oh, here he comes. Oh, that's a nice hard turn. It's going to come on the camera, pop out. Lost some signal. Yeah, sometimes with those aggressive turns, it blocks the ADS-B signal. We lose it for a second. Okay, here we go.
Beach State traffic, RV60 Mike off, turning final, runway 13, Beach State.
Okay, so let's watch the tracking here. That looks reasonable. Here it goes, zooming in on final. Let's see how well it follows him. Looking good. Ooh, it's a yellow.
Yeah.
I like that. That looks good. Looks really good.
Basically 80 knots on the approach. He's definitely crabbing. A little bit. Almost. Or just dripping out.
Awesome tracking so far. Okay, now here comes the dip. So that's the lowest point right
God,
there.
it's really high still.
You don't want to land on this hill. Oh, you're going to bounce. Ah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely
it's a bumpy runway.
Definitely looked like he just kind of smacked the side of it, but
I don't know. What do you think on that?
I would. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not a 3.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a big bump or a big, bubble,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was too firm, I think, to be a 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said like two chocolate glazed donuts on that one. Hopefully he's going to get some lunch at the Barnstormer Grill. You can see where they've leveled out next to that hangar there, some ground. It looks like they're going to build another hangar over there.
Oh, yeah.
I was really happy with that tracking. Wow. I'm surprised that it went that well. I'm going to have to download that video and edit it and put it up on the site. That was one of the better ones so far.
11:34 or 12:34 in video time.
Yeah, let me make a note here.
Speedway traffic, RV 994 Charlie Mike and RV14, 4 miles south-southwest. We'll be maneuvering for the downwind runway 6.
That's the one we saw earlier.
So that was 62 Mike Golf.
Yeah, there's so much traffic here. That's some cool traffic.
This is it.
And commercial.
Oh, true.
And tons of military.
Good traffic, Tree 940 Quebec, 6 miles south of the field, be maneuvering at 3,500 feet, speedway.
Let's see, we got anything interesting brewing any place else? Not at Port. I know there's a flight. I thought there was going to be a flight due in at Port Aransas in about an hour, though. I think it was 12:30. I need to check FlightAware to see if that flight has left.
Speedway traffic, Port Charlie Mike, you up?
So let's go back to.
Hey, I was just letting you know that we see you. It's Jordan in Port Quebec.
Oh, look, you can see the youth program hangar over there
Yeah,
in the background.
working on the plane.
Yeah. That's
Trying
really-
to get it done in the morning before it gets too hot.
That's a cool. They call that the Ron Alexander Youth Aviation Program. I think it's been running for at least 10 years. And the stats that they have on their website is they've got 175 kids that have participated. 22 have earned their private pilot certificate. 5 have earned their AP certificate.
Really? What, A&P?
Yeah, A&P, yeah.
Wow.
37 kids have soloed. They built 10 planes, and they've awarded 35 scholarships.
Wow.
So really cool program there.
It's impressive to get your A&P. That takes a long time.
Yeah.
Like longer than pilot's license usually.
Yeah.
'Cause pilot's license, you can knock that out on your own so quickly. It's just 40 hours of flight time, really.
Yeah, I think I saw on their site they have a sort of a credits system where you work 10 hours and you earn an hour of flying time. So that's a really neat program they've got there.
Yeah, that's nice. Yep. Yeah, that's the way to do it, is where you get flight time for working on planes and stuff.
Yeah, I need to talk to them about do they have any interest in setting up a TV in their hangar where they can get this camera feed over in the hangar,
Huh.
so that they'd be able to see planes in the pattern.
Yep.
I mean, obviously they can hear them in the pattern, but I don't know. That might be too distracting from the work that they're supposed to be working on planes and not watching
Well, I'm
TV.
sure they have like some kind of break
Yeah,
room
take
or
break for a
something,
lunch.
breakish area.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see him. He's got a matching shirt on. He matched his plane walking over.
Oh, yeah, nice yellow shirt
Yeah.
there. That's a nice looking plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to clear up down there.
Yeah, it is.
We just need some planes.
It's not
in
so
there.
gray anymore.
Yeah, we just don't have any in the area down there. Oh, there's the guy I think that's coming in. Yeah, let me do a quick check on the FlightAware. Let's see. KRAS. Yep, that's him. So we've got him. He's I think he's showing he's doing it 12:15, so we got a ways to go. It's a and
What'd you say? What kind of aircraft did you say it was?
a Diamond
Picking something up in Georgia here.
DA-40.
Cap. We're picking up Cap.
What is that? stand for?
Civil Air Patrol.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got the Diamond due in at 12:15 at Port Aransas,
Oh, awesome.
and then shortly behind it, I think we've got a King Air due in at 12:31,
Hey, awesome.
and that flight's airborne.
Wow, 2 twins back to back. 2 big ones, too. I wonder if the Diamond has a bigger wingspan than the King Air. I wouldn't be... Ah, man. Diamonds have abnormally large wingspans
Yeah,
for
this
how
is
small of
a
an aircraft they are.
King Air 90 that's inbound from, oh, it's coming from Fort Worth. Okay.
It's Georgia.
And it looks like the Diamond is coming from the San Antonio area. Is the Diamond a composite aircraft? Or does it have an aluminum regular airframe?
No, I think it's composite. I don't think it's aluminum.
So we're tracking here.
This is
It's just a Cessna 172
Yeah.
flying around.
Yeah, 4.5 away.
Struggling to get a good signal on him 5 miles out. And I know if we've got some viewers that are familiar with ADSB setups, they're probably saying, why are you having problems picking up a plane 5 miles out? It's like, my ADSB setup, I'm picking up planes 250 miles out. And the reason for that is the point I made earlier when the Yellow Ran was at the Austin airport, that when you're in such close proximity to the aircraft, trying to get a good signal to track the plane, you have to dial down the gain on the ADSB receiver.
Yep.
And so what that means is you're losing distance as far as tracking. So you're not going to pick up those jets 30,000 feet that are 200, 250 miles out.
We also don't care because we can't see them.
Exactly. That was the thing I realized when I first started with the camera down at Port Aransas, that at night you could actually see the commercial planes flying into Corpus Christi Airport, International Airport down there, which is about 25 miles away. But it's just a tiny little dot of a plane. And so with the limitations of the zoom on the camera, even though we can see the planes across the harbor landing at McCampbell Porter, the plane is a small dot, so it's not that interesting to watch. So yeah, it was an acceptable trade-off to go, well, I really don't care about closely tracking planes 13 miles away. I mean, it's interesting to see the movement.
Right.
But the better visual is when the plane is on final. So yeah, the ADSB receiver gains are all dialed down at these 3 locations so that we get good close-in tracking for those aircraft.
I wonder if we're tracking.
You know, we may actually get a Piper in before that diamond. I see a Piper north of the airport that looks like he's about 15 miles out.
Huh.
Ooh, it looks like we're getting somebody starting up a plane here. Somebody's coming out of the hangar real close. I can't remember what this plane is.
Speedway traffic, Jack 787 Foxtrot, about 7 miles to the west, inbound to the 45 runway 6 Speedway.
T-State traffic, T6, radio check please.
T6.
Nice.
All right. Radio check, please.
I like this T6 This is the big yellow one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, yellow
Yep.
ones.
Yep.
Nice.
Sweet.
T-State traffic, T6 is going to back taxi on 31 for a 13 departure.
See how it's tracking him high. So this is the
Yeah.
higher end of the
Yeah.
runway, and so that's the way it should be. So that when he goes to the other end, he should be near the lower part of the screen. So we'll see how that works out.
Taxiing the whole thing. Staying on the field.
This ought to work out pretty good. That he'll take off, and then we'll get the Piper coming into Port Aransas shortly after that, before the Diamond arrives.
Nice.
There's a nice close shot.
Yep.
That looks great. I like that.
Yeah, it's cracking along.
It's just a really pretty airport.
Yes, it is. It's really nice having that we have a grass strip.
Yeah, it gives some variety there.
Oh, yeah. It's at least something I haven't, always been at a bunch of concrete places.
Yeah.
Speedway traffic, 787 Foxtrot, about 4 miles to the southwest, inbound for the 45, 1 Speedway.
I think I'd like to fly in a T6. That would be cool.
Yeah. I know there's one up at Aero Country.
See, again, the camera thinks this is all level at 0 feet, so that dip doesn't exist to the camera. It will keep pointing at this same level, so when he starts his takeoff roll, he should end up near the bottom of the screen, because the camera doesn't know to go lower.
Right.
It thinks, no, he's still at 0 feet. I may have the runway configuration off a little bit, because down there in the bottom of the screen it says he's 150 feet down the runway, and it looks like he was really at the very end.
Right. Yeah, no, it definitely is.
So I'll have to tweak that a little bit. That's a minor thing. right at us. He's got to take the jump.
Does he have the 100-foot thing?
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah, there goes my 20s. I like that sound. It's a big engine. Let's see if it zooms in on him now that he's not moving as much. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, he's turning back around. It's going to see that and go, whoa, where'd you go? I'm going to zoom back out because you're turning. High-speed pass.
Seems that way, yeah. He's gave himself enough space to do it.
Yeah, this could be really tough for the camera.
130,
Let's see,
140, 150.
Let's see what the tracking does here. Oh no. Altitude. Oh, there it goes. Now it's trying to find him.
He's climbing. He's at 500.
There, found him.
Second one. Oh,
oh yeah. They're different altitudes, right? Yeah, he's up at
3,200.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up.
Yeah, we're getting good tracking here.
Oh look!
John switched to the preset. These are the purple Marlins. Purple Martins. That's right. Yeah, he said he puts this out and they have the same birds come back every year to the same birdhouse. And he said once the eggs hatch and the little ones fly away, he takes down the birdhouse so that other birds don't use it.
Yep. That's funny.
Yeah. That's still tracking him pretty good there.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, wind 0, 0.
Yeah, I didn't notice the windsock. I'm hoping that's right.
No, I think it is right.
Okay, so we've got the Piper coming in to Port Aransas.
Looks like it just started tracking him. Yeah.
Yeah, off in the distance.
So we'll see that as he comes into picture. Oh, look, the bird. Yeah, that's a nice shot.
Yeah, it looks like a lizard on their brick wall back there.
Yep.
Crawling around.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's funny. It's like I forget like how good these cameras actually are. It's just we're looking at things several miles away a lot of the time.
Yeah. No, so, I mean, you know, that's the great thing about it because.
State traffic, Skyhawk 94 Lima right now, land runway 1.
Okay. Well, we're getting activity in both places.
It's cruising down.
Because yeah, you go to an airport to watch planes land. You know, when they're in the pattern, they're tiny.
Yep.
Without any zoom. So this is it really enhances the watching experience because it makes the planes look so much closer. So he's downwind. And then we got the Piper on base.
Yep.
So we may have to go split screen.
Birds.
Yeah.
Oh,
three different.
They're feeding. Yep.
We got lots of flying activity.
You see the worm?
Oh, yeah.
They're feeding little baby.
Yeah.
It's funny. There's an interesting thing about like baby birds as they grow up and start having to get food on their own. Is, they're not used. They're used to the food literally being put in their mouth, and so they'll just like follow worms along the ground with their mouths open, not realizing that they actually have to grab it themselves.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's wild. Well, look, yeah, you can see the little baby bird there.
Yep.
So we got flying activity at all three airports.
Peach State traffic, Skyhawk 94 Lima, final runway 13, Peach State.
So 94 Lima is going to get down before.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's still 3.1 out.
Yeah. So let's switch to full screen here at Peach State. We got to grade this landing. Let's see how the tracking does. Let's see. Like it so far. Almost see the passengers. Yeah.
Yes.
That's close in. Yeah, that was. I like that. That was good tracking. Here comes the landing. Get ready to score.
Wow.
Oh, that looked really good.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? Do you think that's 3? That's pretty flawless.
I've got to give that a 3.
Yeah. First 3 of the day. Very nice. 94 Lima.
Peach State traffic, Skyhawk 94 Lima, cleared the runway, Peach State.
Very nice. Yeah, no, that was pretty smooth.
Yeah. I mean, even with the hill coming up, though, I mean, he didn't
That
bounce.
taxi track's been good too.
Yeah.
That's such a good picture. Yeah.
Okay, let's switch to final at Port Aransas. How's the winds? Okay, so we've got a bit of a crosswind here because the runway is 1-2.
And that's 13.
Yeah.
I wonder if you get. Oh, yeah, you can tell he's crabbing because he's.
Get the score. Did you crank up our counter on that last one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
So this will be the number 5. Got the crab going into the wind a little bit there. See how gusty it is.
64, 63.
Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's really trying to go slow. Oh. Ooh.
I mean,
not flawless.
Yeah, but it wasn't terrible.
No. But I mean, as far as saying, that was
right.
A beautiful
Oh, yeah, no,
landing.
not a 3, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'd definitely give him a 2.
He was a little high off the ground. It definitely stalled, but that's proper.
Yeah, you can tell some of the pilots like to do that.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it, essentially.
Yeah. I mean,
especially in those kinds of planes, it's always like, yeah, you're supposed to have that stall horn yelling at you. Oh, there is a little, yeah, he's like the first one, huh? Well, yeah, with enough wind, he's going plenty slow, so that's good.
All right, so we up the counter on that one.
Yep.
So he got 2 chocolate glazed donuts on that one. It's still before lunch, so it's okay to eat donuts, right?
Sure. I don't think there's a wrong time.
I would agree with that. Look, mama birds feeding the little baby birds. Boys, we got 2 or 3 little baby ones there.
At least 2. Yeah, 3 maybe. That might be. Yeah, I think that's a 3rd. I think there's all their heads are literally just poking right out of that hole.
Yeah, they're like, come on, Mom, bring some more back. Let's see, so the diamond is not that far out. Well, yeah, it's still probably 10 minutes. Don't have anything close, so the purple Martins are going to be the show in Austin right now because I don't see any planes in the area.
We're tracking at Georgia. Someone cruising by at 27.
How far away is
2.6, but it's 27.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's tracking the plane. That's cool.
Wow, see all the water in the background?
Yeah.
They
Oh,
had
that tropical storm?
Yeah, they had that tropical storm come in, and a lot of the low-lying areas are flooded.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, you can really see it filled in there.
Mm-hmm. Get a nice topography graph there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the runway on airnav.com shows that it's like elevation of 5 feet or something. So they can't handle much of a surge down there.
I want to see, how's this been mounted? Pole, and then this looks like it's just attached on the side of it. Is that PVC? Is that a small PVC pipe? Is that wood?
No, I think it's a
It's
metal,
metal?
like
Okay.
a square metal.
A squirrel.
I think John welded that on there. Or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Yeah, so it's just, he slides it on a pole.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, you can see this in that notch looking thing right there.
Right.
So I think that's it resting in there.
Some traffic.
Oh, we're picking up Southwest.
2167, huh? Where is that flight from? So is he flying through the clouds here?
Coming from Albuquerque, New Mexico. They left 5 minutes early. Congratulations.
Inbound to Austin.
Mm-hmm. 17 minutes left on their flight.
Let's see, how far away is the Austin airport is just, let's see.
22 miles is what it's showing on their track at least.
Oh, okay.
So
Let's see.
I don't know if they're having to. I don't know which way they're landing, but
Yeah, they're landing
looks like
to
they're
the
to
south.
the south. So yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, probably from the airport. It's from Cedar Park Airport. It's about 25 miles. So yeah, I think I widened our Austin search area to a 13-mile radius. And we'll probably lose the signal before.
Still cool seeing it come in.
Yeah, going through the clouds there. Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, that's cool. Oh man, it'll be so cool once we get somewhere with commercial, or just the bigger guys somewhere.
Just a couple of more cameras, period, right?
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, let's see. So nothing in the Peach State area.
Oh, we're tracking a guy 6.5 ounce still. You can still see him going away from us.
At Peach State?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see him. And then we've got the Diamond coming in a long final. It looks like he's, I want to say, 15 out. So we'll see how quickly Port Aransas picks him up.
Yeah. Do you know if John turned up the mic on his?
I had him make an adjustment.
Because it's definitely still quieter.
Yeah, I haven't figured out exactly why that is.
Okay.
I think I.
Oh, because you know or you remember the setting on both, right? Or I'm sure you probably set it to the same thing as George's.
As far as the mixer setting,
right?
That little dial. Yeah, and I'm pretty confident
Okay, cool. So it does go back.
Yeah, he must have changed the preset to this,
right,
instead of just staring at the runway.
Yeah.
I guess because of all the activity.
Hey, another Southwest.
Yeah.
1240.
There's a nice sailboat at the marina.
1240 coming from Burbank, California. They left at 7:17 local.
So that was nice.
They left 3 minutes early and they're arriving 5 minutes early.
About a 3-hour flight. Is that right? I'm doing the math.
Yeah, you did. 3 hours, 3 minutes. So. It's not bad.
See an RV plane in the distance at Peach State off to the east. We'll see if we pick up that one. He's only at 2,000 feet, so there's a chance he might be headed to Peach State. Let's see, that's Speedway, right? One in Griffin?
Yeah.
Okay, so he came from Speedway, so he may just be doing flying. He may not be inbound to Peach State. Let's see. Okay, it looks like our diamond is now, let's see. Yeah, I guess that's about 15. So the camera, like I said, the camera at Port Aransas is set to pick up planes 13 miles out. So we'll see if it picks him up here. That was the one
2.5
from Speedway. Yeah, that was the one that took off from Speedway. It's probably climbing a little bit to get into the cooler air. Now that it's, 88 there already.
Yes, it is.
3,000 or 4,000 is a lot better than being on the ground. So
There's
there
our
it goes.
diamond.
Found the diamond at 12.3 miles.
12.3,
Yeah, we can't see him because of visibility. And I'm sure it's a pretty weak signal with what we're picking up. No, actually not too bad. Well, ADSB Exchange could be reporting another. I think there's one or two other receivers in the area.
I'm sure there's something near Corpus. I'm sure they're got their gain cranked.
Yeah. It's just flying by. So we'll play I Spy on the Port Aransas, see if we can spy the diamond. Let's see, it's a little over 10 nautical miles out. That was a plane that just took off from Georgetown. Austin was picking up. Like you can see the bird poop on the roof over there.
Yeah.
They're like, those purple martins are nice birds, but no, I don't know if that's coming from them or not. But. Well, that's right. I think I saw an article where some city was talking about what a mess it was causing, and so they were changing some of their light fixtures or something so they wouldn't have as many birds show up in their little downtown area. So yeah, that may be from the purple martins. So we lost the diamond on Port Aransas. So when he comes back, what's ASA? What airline is that?
Alaska?
Going into Austin International.
That's my guess. Let me think who else that would be. Yeah, AS and then A.
Okay, so it came from San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Okay, now we lost the Diamond. He should be popping back. He's lower now. It's showing him down around 1,700 feet. So let's get ready to jump to the Port Aransas cam.
Actually, isn't tracking him right now.
Yeah, but it should. So
Right.
let's go full screen, and we'll see it snap to him. Just wait. And now that looks like a bird. I would expect any second now. It's almost in line with this channel that we're staring at. Down at 1,500. He hasn't quite made it to the bay. Let's see. Yeah, it's a weak signal down that low. Yeah, when I do the audio upgrade for this camera, found it.
Oh, whoops. We're already full screen. See a bird there.
I don't think he has ADSB.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, yeah, you can just
Way
barely
up there.
see him. That when I upgrade this camera with audio, I'm going to raise the height of the ADSB antenna to pick up these aircraft a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
So we've got him on a 5-mile long final.
Right.
And I'd say, see, is this Diamond is a twin? Is that right?
Yeah.
Diamond 40.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, landing expectations are higher for twin.
Oh, wait. No, it's single.
A single.
Oh, it's a 40. Yeah, it's a tiny little sucker.
So the 40 is a single,
Yeah,
and what
I
is
think
the
it's
60?
tail. I honestly don't know.
I don't know diamonds.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to them. I think
Yeah.
they're the 80 maybe, but I forgot they have a single.
Maybe our viewer can comment if they know anything about the diamond of what's the breakout there.
Oh yeah, the 62. They have a 50, 62. Golly, what's that one?
Those are cool looking planes.
Yeah, they are.
They look like they have a pretty small cabin. They almost have a Cirrus look to them, but with twin engines.
Yeah, they do.
They're probably trying
They've got
to-
a much pointier nose.
Yeah. I was gonna.
Maybe the 42. So if it ends in a 2, it's a twin.
Okay.
Yeah, that 50's cool. I think that's a pretty new one.
With the retractable gear, that's what the RG is, I guess.
Yeah. These are also, the twins are retractable, but yeah.
So I was gonna say
It's a 5-seater.
my expectations for a twin pilot is higher on landings because they've got more hours.
Yeah.
But since this diamond's a single, we won't hold him to a higher scale. Approach speed 80 knots, 82 knots. Seems reasonable. And we're 1 mile from touchdown. I don't see any other traffic in the area, so I was sort of surprised the skydiving plane isn't up. Because it looks like a nice day for that. So he doesn't have to worry about keeping an eye out for skydivers.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to score. That crosswind's up to 15 knots. So it's a pretty small looking plane. Let's see how he handles the crosswind. Not much of a crosswind because again, runway is 1-2. Okay, coming down, about to touch down.
Oh, he was so close.
You would have had it.
Yeah, he's so light. He's still at 64 knots. I'm sure that's well above their touchdown speed.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get a 3 on that one. It was looking nice. Close. Controls.
Yeah, he's got a lot of weight to deal with, but I'll still give it a...
Give him a 2 on that one, right?
I'd agree.
2 chocolate glazed donuts for that one.
Chocolate glazed CGDs.
It's a good thing we don't have a box of donuts sitting here eating one every time they land.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of donuts.
Yeah, a little bit too much. Boy, look at how much water came in over there.
Yeah, wow.
You can see the little posts.
Add another one to our counter, up to 6 there.
6. There's a good shot of the diamond. That's the airport beacon light right there in the upper right on that pole.
Huh. Do they not have a... Where's their... Well, I guess
that's the rotating one.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's just at night, I guess?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, it's very annoying at night. It sort of blinds the camera.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah. It must be their weather station stuff right there too. No, I can't tell.
It might be some of it.
See some, maybe they've got, I guess, a flying or the nav lights on top. That's probably a requirement though.
Let's see. There's another. It's a Piper, and then you got a. Is that a? No, it looks like a Baron, I believe.
Where's our King Air? How far out is he? Let's see here. I may have my altitude filter too high. He may still be at altitude coming down. Let's see.
We've got a guy taxiing at Austin.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is Cherokee. The ADSB is a little flaky on this aircraft. I think we talked about this one last week. This is the plane that was in a hangar for years and years and years and years, and they got it flying again.
Huh. Oh, right. Yeah, it's probably a GDL 88 on it. Those are known to be...
Really?
Yeah, they were Garmin's quick and cheap way to become compliant. But their units are...
I think they use this plane for flight instruction. So I think sometimes it's instructor and student.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure about that. Still just have that one RV at the Barnstormers Grill.
Yep.
Let's see, let me follow up on that. Where's that King Air that's inbound here? Let me check that one. Oh, so he's coming from direct north. Yeah, and he's currently at 12,000 feet. Says he's due in at 12:32. So we got another 13 minutes before he arrives at Port Aransas.
Okay.
It says we missed a departure. Oh, well, wait, that was. Oh, we weren't online when that plane took off at Port Aransas. That's why. Yeah, I was puzzled by that. So we got this Piper here, waiting on the King Air at Port Aransas. And let's see where that plane is at Peach State. Where's that plane coming from? Oh, that is Falcon Field. Nothing nearby at Peach State. So it looks like all the action is in Austin right now.
Yep.
So why don't we go full screen on Austin? I think he's about done with his run-up. Get a radio call from him pretty soon here.
Yeah.
See the King Air showing up now on ADSB. He's down to 8,400 feet. So he's still good, about 9 minutes away.
Yeah. There's radio call.
Yep.
See him spinning up there.
Here we go. Let's see how the tracking works. Come on. It's gonna barely come. Oh, wow, look at that. Just really overreacts there.
Huh. Yeah, there's definitely something.
Yeah.
Something in that code.
Oh, there he goes climbing out. This is a mode C because we can see the altitude counting in 20s. Yeah, occasionally I'll have some sluggish tracking at this airport, and I think one of the things I'm going to look at is the ADS-B receivers, or these little micro mini versions of what I have at the other airports.
Yeah.
And I'm curious if they're not as good. I think I'm gonna ship John a couple of different receivers to swap out to see if that makes a difference. Because we've got an Ethernet connection now, so the Wi-Fi's gone. At first I thought the Wi-Fi was part of the problem, but now that we're Ethernet, it eliminates that variable. So yeah, still.
You're trying to improve what with it?
The responsiveness, the ADS-B data is refreshed once a second. So the tracking data and the camera movements should also be refreshed once a second. But occasionally I'll get some longer lag times on this box where it's 2 seconds. Well, that's a problem when the camera's trying to calculate gaps and things. You give it an extra second to pan, it'll overreact like that.
Right.
And so that's sort of a symptom of the problem, is when you see it swing way over, the first thing I think is, was the update slower?
Yeah.
And the camera is just continuing to pan because it hasn't been given a new signal to stop and do something else.
Right. Interesting.
So yeah, I need to look into that.
Do you get a response from the camera when you send it something?
Yeah, it'll give a.
Do you graph those responses? Like, you could graph essentially if it isn't, because.
Oh, timing wise.
Really, just if it's is it getting do you like flag when it doesn't get a response back?
No, but the data logs show when it gets a long versus a short, long versus a normal. So I can.
What do you mean?
I can, after the fact, I can go back and look at a flight, and I can pull up a data log file to see all the variables or all the different values that are being monitored, because I was trying to use that to debug the sluggishness, is to figure out where is that coming from?
Yeah.
Where's that delay coming from? So yeah, I've got to continue to investigate.
But how do you see when you're not getting a response from the camera?
I would just see that as a extra long refresh time, and I can.
You can see refresh time.
I can see that in the logs, because each ADS-B packet has like a serial number to it.
Yeah.
And you can see where it like skips a number, and you're like, why did I miss that packet?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're getting close on the King Air. So let's see. Why don't we switch? Let's switch to full screen.
Yeah, it's
Port
tracking
Aransas.
them.
Yeah, that's the.
You're seeing
40 Romeo Delta.
Yep. 6.4 out. Hey, we're tracking on all three right now.
Oh, nice. Let's see. There's 51. Oh, this guy 21 Lima looks like he's inbound, downwind.
Yep. King Air here.
Yeah.
He's still doing 220 knots down to 2,000, so he'll be coming into the picture soon, actually.
Yeah, he's cruising.
I'll just keep it here.
Yeah, watch him peek over the corner here. Comes peeking right over the. There he is. Okay. 4 miles out. Can't really see enough detail to see if it's geared down yet or not. It doesn't look like they're down yet.
I'd be surprised. He's still doing 200 knots.
Yeah, seems a little early.
Yeah.
Zoomed out.
Beach State traffic runway 5421 Lima, right base and final, runway 13, full stop, Beach State traffic.
Full stop.
Okay, we got another one to grade. Actually, we're gonna have 2 to grade here.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how synchronized these are gonna be. Oh, man, he's turning.
Well, King Air. So Port Aransas camera just switched to OnFnl mode. 2.4 out. Wow.
Yeah, it steers down.
He's still cruising though. He's at 140, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, his landing speed. I don't know his landing speed. He's a King 90. So.
Let's see. Well, let's back out. I don't want to miss the
Okay.
Peach State one. Let's see. We may just have to leave them split like this. Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's try
This-
dual scoring.
He's on. Yeah. This one, Peach State will still be first. Oh no, man. Yeah, just not by much. I mean,
No.
he's almost double his speed.
Yeah. Let's see. Here comes Peach State. Tracking. Oh, and we're also tracking something up in Austin. Somebody far away though.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's gonna get down first? It looks like it's which plane is this at Orange Beach? I mean, at Peach State. Is that a Piper?
It's a AA5. American.
Let's grade
it's
the
a Tiger.
landing.
Oh. Hello there. Oh no.
Yeah.
comes
Okay.
the
Let's hold
King
our.
Air.
Yeah. Let's get the King Air. There we go. Full
Oh,
screen.
very nice. 105 knots. 102.
Fishing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Very nice.
Very nice. I don't know. We put that one in the flawless category.
That's a 3.
That's a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give him 3
Especially
chocolate
with,
glazed donuts.
especially with beach winds.
Yeah.
I might have to give that one a 1.
Yeah.
Just for the very sudden control movement there, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that input was for.
And this is where you need to be familiar with the airport and the runway, because you don't want to time your flare and your touchdown on that hill.
Yeah, and I think that's what he ran into. He realized he was just gonna smack that hill.
Yeah.
You know.
That's hard on the landing gear.
Yeah.
I mean, float it a little bit farther.
It looked pretty good. I mean, it was a decent approach, but yeah, you're right. He was just like, I'm gonna smack this hill if
There's a nice shot of the King Air there.
I keep going there.
Yeah, at least he's going to get some lunch now to think about that landing.
Yeah.
So what kind of plane did you say, the AA5?
That's a Tiger.
A Tiger.
Yeah, so that's a Grumman Tiger.
Okay.
I don't know why it's called AA5. It says American. It says 1973 American AA5, but let's see what an AA5 is. Yeah, it's a Grumman American. I guess AA is just there. Okay. It used to be American Aviation.
Oh,
used to be their thing.
Okay.
So I figured that was kind of the case.
The kids working in the background there.
Yep.
Let's go full screen on George. Peach State.
Yeah, I really like the audio from Peach State too.
Yeah, it's picking it up nice. Yeah, the birds. And enjoying it. Looks like everybody's enjoying a nice burger there at the Barnstormers Grill.
Yeah.
You know, you used to hear everybody talk about the $100 burger, but now I see articles where they say it's the $200 burger.
Yeah, just a bit.
I think someday they'll be talking about the $1,000 burger. Hopefully not. But I thought it was funny. It jumped up to $200 instead of the $100.
Yeah, that's a little questionable.
It's a good thing their parking area next to this grill is on the side of it, so that the engine exhaust is blowing away from the grill. You know, you can see the flag there.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if they had positioned it in the wrong place, you'd be like, wait, I'm getting, exhaust blown all over my fries and my burger and my clothes.
Yeah.
get in your car and you're like, why do I smell like gas?
Yeah, I mean, at least they're all pistons, so it's not as bad. Jet exhaust is the annoying stuff.
The stinky ones.
So, plus they don't have the problem of having super loud jets everywhere.
Right.
American Airlines.
Wow, all the cameras are finding somebody.
Yeah, we got 3.8, 6.1, 4.9.
So that's a helicopter. It was tracking down Port Aransas. That's that RLC 179. Yep, there he goes in the distance.
Bell, he's coming from a rig.
Oh, yeah. Oil rig off coast. I don't know if
he went out there earlier.
I don't know if I'd be too fond about a long helicopter flight out over the ocean.
Yeah, no.
To an oil rig platform.
Right.
I don't see anybody inbound at Cedar Park.
Yeah, so he went out there a couple hours ago. He went out there 2 hours ago.
Oh, look, the Tiki Hut boat is coming
yeah.
back in.
South of the field, maneuvering towards the right, runway 6, speedway.
Speedway,
Yeah.
yep.
Far away. I wonder if that, check and see if that King Air is doing a quick turnaround or not.
Looks like there's a Piper. Looks like he just took off out of, I don't know, Hunt, Portland.
Huh. I don't see many planes coming over
He's sort of heading in the direction.
there. Yeah. Maybe I'll pick him up here in a second.
Yeah, and then he's descending slowly, still heading.
Cessna 735, 3 miles.
He's 6.1 away.
Runway 6, speedway.
Is he? Oh, we're tracking. Okay. I was like, does he have a chimney preset? He's like trying to look, check out, see if there's something on the chimney.
Oh, American Airlines flag.
Is that Alaska? I think.
It's AAL 884.
Yeah, American Airlines. Oh, okay.
It's lost
5.4 out of that Piper coming over the bay.
Yeah, I don't see a scheduled departure for that King Air, so I think he's staying a while.
Got Coast Guard. Looks like a Coast Guard boat, I think. Yeah, that's Coast Guard or police. Roaming around.
How's that Piper you were watching? Is that one?
He's still heading in that direction. He's 4.0 away. I mean, it doesn't look like he's heading towards Mustang Beach, but he's heading to the beach at least. So maybe a little sightseeing, possibly.
He's got one of those UAT transmitters.
Oh, yep, ADSR. Yep, ADSR
Let's see if
rebroadcast.
the camera picks him up. Yeah, this is where my
Wait,
better.
do you have 978 on there?
Yeah, I have both
Okay.
tuners.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah,
didn't
it
know
picks
you
up
did.
both. Yeah.
Right, yeah, you have two antennas, because...
Well,
I know
I have
one-
one antenna
Oh.
split.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know... Didn't at one point we were thinking about doing a low and high gain?
I've tried that out at Addison.
Okay, that's what it was.
And
Yep.
that was 2 on the 1090 frequency.
Right, okay.
With low and high.
Gotcha.
And the reason I was having to do that was that the jets coming into Addison, you know, have high-end ADSB transmitters that are really strong signals.
Yeah.
And the problem was as they rolled out, the camera would lose track of them because their ADS-B signal was so strong. And so went with the 2-receiver approach. Which is a little tricky to work the handoff, but not too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, all 3...
2 miles away, 2 nautical miles.
All 3 cameras right now are working off of both 1090 and 978 receivers.
Gotcha.
So you can pick up the UAT ones, and that's pretty common at the smaller airstrips where you've got the smaller planes, the older planes. You know, they don't want to put a $10,000
Right.
ADS-B transmitter upgrade in there.
No.
If they do most of their flying local,
Right.
they're fine with a UAT transmitter. And I think the other thing that was the plus on the UAT was it allowed those pilots to get access to weather data for free. I think that's how FAA was enticing all the people with older planes to add ADS-B, was to say, hey, we'll go with the inexpensive 978, and you can also get weather data over that same frequency.
Gotcha.
So is our Piper going to turn downwind? I'm surprised. Maybe he's maybe we're not picking him up UAT because he really has no transmitter, and we're just getting that. It's showing up on ADS-B exchange with the R part.
Right. Well, ADS-R is rebroadcast. Yeah, he might be coming
there
in.
it goes.
Yeah, he's coming in.
It just found him.
Yeah. Man, he's
So let's switch full screen to him.
yeah, that is just flying overhead. I think he's going directly over the field. Yeah, he's going directly over the field.
Yeah, let's see how well it tracks him here. I don't have anything else going at Austin or Peach State, so this is all the action we got. Yeah, he's flying directly over the runway. And again, the camera can't look vertical straight up, so it's doing its best it can by zooming back out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he shows up here. Looks like he's flying back towards the channel north. Yep, there he is. And as he gets a little bit farther downrange, it should zoom in a little bit. Maybe he's doing a circling descent into downwind.
Yeah, no, he's still kind of cruising. I don't think his path was very.
Well, see, he's doing a circle right now over Port Aransas.
Right.
Is he descending or is he staying? Let's see, we're not getting a signal update saying LOS.
Yeah, no, it's not showing on. He's circled, but he circled at altitude. And again, it wasn't this. It was a constant circle. It wasn't a rounded square or anything like that.
Not looking like a pattern, I agree. It's the most interesting thing this camera could find is this one plane. There's nothing else. How are we doing temp-wise there? Let's see, they're 91 down at Port Aransas. At least they got a breeze. Not seeing anything close to Peach State. Oh, we've got our yellow cub coming back at Cedar Park. This is the one that doesn't have altitude data.
Right.
But at least we'll have another landing to score.
That is true.
That. Let's go to a triple view. See, it's picking up the yellow. No, that's a different one. I was going to say it's picking up the yellow cub with no altitude. What's CXK? What is that again? Is that
CXK? That's a plane type?
No, it's a call sign. It's one of those flight schools.
Oh,
careers or.
Oh, that's career track.
Yeah, I think it was picking up one of those off of Georgetown.
Yeah, that's oh my gosh, what's that called?
Oh yeah, here comes the. Oh look, we're getting. I think we're getting some altitude data on the yellow cub.
Yep. Moment.
Let's see if it picks it back up. You know, I've seen that happen. Well, what I think this is I think this is ADSB-R that's relaying his altitude data, even though he's not really broadcasting. Let's see if it locks on. See if we get any tail number data here. He's 4 miles away. Where's this plane? What is that? Really far out there. Let's see. Still not getting a lock on with the yellow cub. Got a Bonanza to the east of Peach State. Not sure. Yeah, it looks like he took off of Speedway. I think he's just flying by Peach State. So let's go triple camera.
There we go. It's low. It's very low.
Whoops, I can only get Austin in the lower right.
Oh, I don't know.
There we go. Okay, so there's the Bonanza. Looks like he's got his gear up. So
yeah, he's doing 140.
Yeah, he's just gonna fly by. Let's see if that yellow cub can improve that bounced landing that we saw the last time.
Right.
They must have flown to go get lunch and talk about that landing, and now they're going to come back and see if they can correct it. Stranger on the runway. Bonanza's descending. He may be landing at that other airport. It's right behind it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's Eagles Landing. Yeah, it's definitely where he's going. That's funny.
Or he's coming around for a low approach. No. Oh yeah, he just flew right over the runway. Yeah. Like he did a high-speed pass.
Yeah, weird.
Let's see him pop up here. See him pop up above the trees. Oh, yeah, it's just a bird. Oh, he turned away.
Yeah, there it is. I got a mower coming up the taxiway there. Actively mowing. Somebody's taxiing.
Got the yellow cub on downline, so we're getting some altitude on the yellow cub. Okay, switch full screen to the yellow cub. See if we can pick up any audio here. It's a pretty good ways away.
Breakaway traffic, yellow Rams, left base, 15 grass breakaway.
Let's see how it goes. This is like final exam time with the instructor. Wonder if this is like a check ride or something.
Yeah, I never know.
Don't think she
I
will
don't think
pass
it'd be.
on
I don't
that
think
first.
the check ride wouldn't be this long though.
True.
Breakaway traffic, yellow Rams, close left base, close final, 15 grass breakaway.
Grass, okay. Gosh, seems too high. So you're just gonna go around and do a flyby, or they're really coming in? Find the tracking. Where is it? Up. Here we go. Looking good, boy. I like the big clouds in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, we're tracking too low.
I think we just lost. Yeah, C75.
Well, yeah.
58.
It's because
It went to 0 probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
see, she's going around. No, she's
Let's
just
see if it goes in there.
just landing long. Yeah, see, the camera gets fooled by that. Come on, turn. Just not fast enough track. Yeah, it's whoa. What are you gonna do? We didn't get to see the full picture, so we can't grade that one.
No.
Don't know if that was a intentional touch and go or a go around because they were bouncing a couple of times again.
Yeah. It almost seemed like maybe they just. I wonder if it's just because they did end up landing so long that they just decided to.
Yeah.
Breakaway traffic, yellow Rams, left crossline, 15 grass breakaway.
We're gonna get some altitude data. It looks like it's trying to get altitude data. Looks like we might have a helicopter headed towards Port Aransas in about 10 minutes. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that one.
Okay.
See what that, looks like that Bonanza landed at that airport at Eagles.
That's probably Coast Guard actually.
Yes, yeah, I think I have a
The Dolphin.
video uploaded on that helicopter. I've recognized that tail number before.
He's been doing a lot of little flying over at Corpus there. Yeah, he's going on some. Yeah, he's kind of flying up the channel right now.
There comes that yellow Rand about to turn base.
225 feet.
Let's see if we can grade this one.
Breakaway traffic, yellow left base, 15 grass breakaway.
No pressure, you're on live TV.
Yeah.
Got at least 2 viewers watching. Whoa, she ballooned back up there, trying to hold her base a little bit.
Breakaway traffic, yellow Rams turning short final, 15 grass breakaway.
Looking good.
A little high. Maybe.
Let's see. God, just 49 knots indicated.
Yep.
Oh, don't. Come on.
It's
Dan.
really high. She's over the end of the runway. Yeah. And
You can see the shadow.
That shadow is going to be pretty accurate at this time of day.
There we go. Looking good.
You're so slow.
45, 44. Oh.
Got to flare that one a bit.
Careful.
3, 4.
Careful. You see him there.
Oh.
Well, that classifies as they kept it in one piece.
Indeed.
1 star. I mean, 1 chocolate glazed donut.
Yep.
I just get a little nervous when they start the bounce or the porpoising there that it's going to get worse, you know, and they get slower and slower.
Yeah, they at least calmed it down.
Yeah.
They got big tires that can handle that. But
Wonder if the instructor maybe was helping a little keep it.
yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Breakaway traffic, yellow Rams clear of 15 grass breakaway.
Let's see how close the taxi works here.
Breakaway traffic, yellow Rams taxi north on the east breakaway.
Yeah, that's the guy I normally hear.
Mm.
Let's see how the tracking does. Or we lose the signal as they go by. The wave at the camera. Yeah, track pretty decent. Yeah, a little overreaction there. So, yep. Doesn't say LLS. Let's see if it swings back. Yeah. Room for improvement. Let's switch to the Port Aransas cam and watch that inbound helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we get to see some tankers in the
Oh, yeah.
distance there.
Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty low visibility again.
He's what,
Yeah,
saying
really.
5 miles out. Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at that. 3, 4. Wow.
So did we increase the count on that landing there?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and do that. Should be up to 7.
Last week we got to 11, right?
Right, yeah.
At least we've had some other activity with the extended range. We get some entertainment seeing
Right.
planes off in the distance. God, we miss oh no, that's that plane. Yeah, that ADS-BR plane is confusing FlightAware, and it's showing that there was a departure from Port Aransas.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, its algorithm got confused.
Yeah. You're making assumptions
Yes.
they shouldn't be making, sounds like.
Yes. Coast Guard might be coming in to do some practice landings. Doesn't that helicopter have the retractable gear?
The 65, yeah. Yeah, those are...
Looks like the gear's down, right?
Yeah, it does.
So maybe he's going to do some practice touch and goes.
I think the Dolphins do. Yeah, it's definitely retractable gear. If you look at that photo.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That may be what he's planning then. Looks like he's flying down the channel right now.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing. Nice and straight down the center of the channel there.
Yeah. So see if he makes a last second turn to the runway here. He's basically on final right now, so it doesn't look like he's turning. Sometimes he flies down the channel, comes down the beach, and then comes into the airport.
Somebody's on downwind at in Austin. Oh, yeah, we got one taxiing in Georgia.
Oh, that's that RV.
Yep.
Came in for lunch. Oh, that's that, the yellow Ran took off again. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't... Altitude data, seems off.
Right. He calls it a Rans? Is that what that is? The registration shows. A Rans S7 Courier from Sater Aviation, 1999. A Rans S7 Courier. Huh. Okay. We have another landing to grade here.
Yeah.
And Peach State Aerodrome, RV60 Mike Osme, back taxiing runway 13, Peach State.
Let's see how we do. Ooh, much better flare. Much better.
Just hold it.
Oh, there you go. Wow, yeah.
But the bumpiness is from the
Right.
crash.
Oh, yeah, no, that was
Very
fine.
nice.
That was all three at the same time there.
I
I
think
wonder if
that
they're going to do a little high five.
the camera overreacts. I think that was a 3 chocolate glazed
I would give
donuts,
them a
right?
3, well deserved.
Add another aircraft to the count, right?
Yeah.
I wonder who did that landing.
Oh, if this was okay, here, feel. You know,
Give me the microphone.
Yeah, just hover over my controls so you can feel. You know.
Right.
Can't remember what they call that. Shadow the controls maybe.
Yeah.
Traffic, yellow Rans. Clear 15 grass, taxi north on the east breakaway.
Grab that.
He's talking. I'm thinking before they shut it down, he's like, I want to do one landing. You do the others.
Yeah. Either that or it's just the teaching moment.
Now, you know, he is sitting in the front seat. I think that's what I saw. I mean, that would be tough to land that thing from the back seat with somebody in front of you.
Yeah, because I know it's challenging to be an instructor and be in the back seat.
Yeah, so we're getting the Coast Guard helicopter coming around.
Yeah, is he banking? Yeah, turning?
Yeah, his track is showing he's coming back down the beach.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes let's switch to the RV takeoff. Let's see if he times it with the jump. Doesn't seem to be going fast enough to get airborne on the jump part coming up here. Let's see. Right?
Yeah, they're pretty small.
Oh yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, pretty much. another one to the counter there.
Yes. Closing in on our record. 3 more to tie the record. Oh, we're at 9.
Yep.
2 more to tie the record. He's doing continuous tracking here because he must be on the close. Just switched there. He was still sort of on the departure flight path.
Gotcha.
So there goes the yellow Rand's taking off again. That means we're going to have another landing to score.
Yep.
They may get us to our record here. Let's see if we pick up any altitude from him or not.
Yeah, it's like, so do we count
Breakaway traffic,
stop
Yellow
and
Ram,
goes like
South
that? Where
15
they,
ground breakaway.
I mean, it is a full takeoff event.
Yeah, I think that counts. I mean, we wouldn't. Well, I mean, we're really.
We wouldn't count a touch and go. I'd say that's one as 2 things. That's
right.
one thing.
Right.
As a watchable event.
Right.
Wonder what they're growing right there.
No idea. Their garden is on the ground, so that
George,
was.
is that inbound?
No, that was the guy that just left.
Oh, right, yep. Still, yeah, 4.1.
Let's see if it zooms in on him a little bit more here. Are we maxed out? Yeah, I guess we're maxed out. Yeah, I guess at 4 miles away.
What's the arrow?
It's supposed to be compass orientation of which way the
okay.
camera's pointed. So it says the camera's pointed, southeast. Which, you look at, say, orientation from the runway.
Yeah.
Breakaway traffic, Yellow Rams, left downwind 15 ground breakaway.
I don't have that turned on the
Yeah, and the other two.
The other two. Yeah, I think I turned that on Peach State when I had it set up, a month ago, just to get my bearings of the camera moving around.
Right.
I'm like, wait, which runway are they coming in on?
Be interesting to put the plane's heading on here as well.
Well, I run out of space.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know how much more.
I think I tried that before. But I guess I decided I thought it was not needed.
Yeah,
Since
you could
most
potentially get rid of the. I mean, you could get rid of the RWY, and the WD if you wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, here we
Give you
go.
a lot more space.
Got to score one.
Oh no!
Pretty smooth. Oh,
Are they going around?
Come on,
Are they
camera.
going around?
We can't see it. Bummer.
Going around. That's the right decision.
See, I got the program set up when it lands that the panning speed is reduced because the plane is expected to decelerate.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you can see a jet in the distance there. It may be, I may be reducing it too much. Let me see if I can make a quick tweak here. We got anybody else coming in? So we got the helicopter.
Yeah, we're not tracking him anymore.
Yeah, it looked like he landed at the beach. This is my last track. Got anybody coming into Austin? No, I don't think so. Now let's see. We've got a couple of planes north of Port Aransas. A good 25 miles out. There's a Bonanza and then there's a C-180 that they're both sort of headed, so we may get them here in about 10 minutes. Let's see.
Gonna have another one coming in here.
The yellow Rams
Yep.
again.
Giving us plenty of action. Go full screen to the breakaway camera. .45 knots. 47, a little fast, bleeding off the speed. Honestly, very soft. It wasn't the 3 at the same time, but it was soft. So I think
seemed
they
pretty flawless.
I mean, yeah, I'll count that as a 3, whether it was luck or not. But
Yeah.
it may have been a little unintentional, but it maybe. I don't know.
I agree. That looked smooth.
Looked nice and smooth. 3 chocolate glazed donuts.
There we go. Okay, so I'm doing a quick program restart here. Whoop.
Breakaway
So what
traffic, yellow Rams, clear 15, taxiing north on east breakaway.
So what I changed was the panning rate when the plane lands. It's not reducing it as much as before. So if they do another takeoff and landing, we'll see if it tracks them better. I only pushed that change to this airport. Let's see what we've got going on at Peach State. Yeah, that's off in the distance though. I don't think they're inbound. Wow, they've been doing a lot of flying today. They came from Speedway. It looks like they've done almost 10 touch and goes at Speedway, and a lot of flying around. But it doesn't look like they're headed to Peach State. Which way you going, Yellow Rams? Oh, you're going right. So it looks like they're done for the day.
You need another drink or anything?
see. So it looks like that Bonanza, looks like the Bonanza landed at Aransas County Airport, but the Cessna 180 is still headed our direction, due north of Port Aransas, 15 miles out. So maybe we'll see them in the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Well, we're tracking 2. We got one inbound to Georgia.
Oh, is that the
With
T6?
the T6, yep. Yep. Nice big radial up front there. You can sort of see a hint of yellow.
Yeah, there he is.
Probably he's 2.4, and he's to the northwest there.
Oh yeah, I see him now. Yeah, I think the aircraft in Austin's just flying by. It's not landing.
Yeah. There's a 9568 uniform. Where's that?
Yeah, let's switch to Peach State full screen.
That's another Grumman.
And then after the T6 lands, we should catch the Cessna 180 coming into Port Aransas.
Right.
Oh, he might be circling. Again, we're watching the T6. Oh, he's trying to get a close in. I think because the data, well, there he goes.
Peach State traffic, T6, right downwind 13.
Yeah, because he was heading towards the camera for a second there.
Yeah. See more ground that's being worked on for more hangars.
Yeah, that's
lots
a lot,
more hangars.
A lot more.
Peach State traffic, T6 right base for the option on 13.
What does that mean when they do
The option
Is that the
means
circular?
usually that means he's doing something other than landing.
like a high-speed pass?
Yes, but technically option means anything.
So what's the thing where they come in and do the break 360 to land the military?
Circled. Well, yeah, I mean that's a circle to land.
Yeah, I thought they called that something. It looks like he's doing a high speed. 36, 142.
Yeah, it's not, it's
Yeah, let's watch the tracking on this guy.
He's showing 0 AGL.
There he goes.
Altitude.
Trying to find him.
He's climbing a lot. 90 knots there.
Peach State traffic, T6 right downwind 13, full stop.
Any idea how many cylinders that engine is? was
10 or 12.
like I said, many.
Probably.
Seems like it would easily be 8.
Yeah.
Could easily fit 8 in there. Maybe our viewer knows the answer to that question. Gear down.
All right. That's a pretty good indicator.
I saw him the other day when he took off before he did a 180 for high-speed pass. And he put his gear up and it didn't go all the way.
traffic, C6, right base 13, full
Right.
stop.
And so he cycled it back down and then cycled it back up to get it to close completely.
Right, yeah.
So what are you seeing engine-wise?
Trying to find it.
Some base. They always look so much closer than they really are.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, these are also a lot bigger than you, decently bigger than you realize.
Let's see how the tracking does here.
Flaps.
Looking pretty good.
I always love that kind of flap that's like, goes across the whole wing underneath the body.
Yeah.
Very World War II.
Oh,
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
God. Automatic 3 chocolate glazed donuts for that one.
Yep.
Add them to the counter.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I didn't change this one. That's right. Yeah, see, they're at the top of the screen,
Right.
which
Right,
they should
'cause
be,
they're-
because that's
yep.
the highest part of the runway.
Yep.
So that seemed to be working out okay. Very nice T6. We missed the C-180 landing at Port Aransas. I guess we did. Got all caught up in the T6.
Understand.
Yeah. Apologize to our viewing audience for that mix-up. We should have kept it multi-camera view. Oh, here he comes down the taxiway, so at least we get the tail end of his arrival. Should get a nice full view here in a second. Stuttering a little bit, that's interesting.
Yeah, there's that 180.
I know Port Aransas had their internet out for a little bit during those tropical storm that came inland. So I don't know if that's impacting the network down there still. Where everybody's saying no aircraft nearby, we may be running out of aircraft.
Yeah, maybe so.
How long have we been on?
Hey DJ, how you doing? It's one of my old roommates actually.
Oh, nice. Nope, you can just barely see his propeller spinning over there, just right over the Mustang
yep,
Beach
just stopped.
building. Yeah, got a wingtip over there in the corner.
We're capturing in Austin there. Probably Well, he's doing 220, so an airliner. Yeah, JetBlue. JetBlue 1039. Trying to get him through the railing.
Atlanta Speedway, King Air, 822 Uniform Pop, 11 miles to the north, landing 6, Speedway. Anybody in the area, please advise.
Anybody near, please advise.
Yeah, that's what you say.
I am coming in. Please speak up. Oh yeah, I see him.
JetBlue's coming from
Okay, are you going to come to the airport, or are you staying out there for a little while?
Boston, Massachusetts.
That was a nice long flight.
40 minutes late departure there. They got some weather up just north of Boston. That's probably why.
Oh, let's switch. Oh, we should. No, we don't. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch full screen to Austin.
All right.
Because we've got that Cherokee inbound. Looks like they went out northwest and they're headed back, and they are just 5 miles out, so we should see them in a couple of minutes. Now again, that's the one that I've seen flaky ADSB data with before, so we'll see.
Them over there.
LS Speedway, King Air, 822 Uniform Pop, downwind for 6, Speedway.
Oh, yeah, there goes that JetBlue flight.
Right. Looking through the chairs over here.
Almost 8 miles. Wow, we're picking about 8 miles away.
Yeah.
They will be landing in a few minutes. They will be glad to be off that plane.
Yep, after being delayed for 40 on the ground there. Oh, we got a nice reflection. There it goes. Just switched over to the... Oh, we got another... looks like either JetBlue or Alaskan.
SkyWest,
really? SkyWest,
4026.
wow. I just didn't see any color on it. I just heard the downwind call for breakaway.
See them inbound. Let's watch it pick them up here in a second.
Yep.
I think he'll do a crosswind over the runway. Oh, there he goes.
There we go.
Nope.
Oh, we're on
SkyWest.
SkyWest. 4026. I wonder where SkyWest came from. No, that's 29. Oh boy. Coming from, super, well, pretty short flight. They're coming from Midland, Texas.
Here comes the Cherokee.
Yep.
Make a little turn to come crosswind here in a second.
Yep.
Here he comes. Again, for our new viewers, the camera can only look up 15 degrees, so it will zoom out to follow this aircraft as much as possible and then quickly spin around to catch him on the other side.
Right.
So let's watch the camera in action here. And the goal is to keep the aircraft on the screen at all times.
LOS. Oh.
So if we ever have a screen with tracking data at the bottom, but no aircraft on the screen, then that's bad. except when you have camera limitations
Actually
like
showing
this.
a little
So there
light,
goes.
a super light precip off to the east there.
Oh, really? Okay, look at the very top. And in a second, we should see the aircraft come back into view.
There's his downwind call.
Oh, there he goes. He was hidden behind the rail there a second. See, off screen, that's not good. There he is. So we got another landing to score here. We get out
Yes,
my
we do.
scoring number 2 pencil. And if you're just joining us, we are scoring on a 3 chocolate glazed donut scale. Looks like he's got flaps down.
Oh, that's gonna freeze that screen here.
Headed to base. Guy, he seems high. Is this... Well, no, he's out there 1.3 miles. And let's see. So this should be a very gradual final approach here. The windsock's dead, so even though the data at the bottom says a 6-mile-an-hour wind, pretty much straight down the runway, the windsock's not moving.
That's the key.
Where's tracking? LOS, loss of signal. Again, I've seen this aircraft with a flaky ADSB at times. Come on, pick him up. We want to see the landing. Come on, find the signal. Oh, it's starting to find it. Oh, get the altitude data right. Okay, now we're getting good altitude data. Oh, there we go, just in time.
You said
Hold on.
going. Did you say going around? You said going around. Speed's increasing. Yeah, you can hear his engine. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna assume to 0 and then go back up.
Yeah, there's
Oh, that's why.
maybe the people were. Yeah, that's a little too close.
Yeah. That's what I would have done. Yeah. Whoopsie. People on the runway. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. Good grief.
Yeah, there's some code in there to detect the go around, because the camera's trying to assume that it's going to land.
Right. Well, it's also the 20-foot increment deal, right?
No, when it's that close, it's not relying on that.
Oh, okay.
But once they hit the threshold, if they're up, I think if it shows that they're still up around 200 feet, then it says, oh, okay, he's doing a go around. I'm gonna stop trying to follow him on the runway, and I'm gonna move up to whatever his altitude is.
Interesting.
So there's a bit of a transition. It can't smoothly track, at least right now, it doesn't smoothly track a go around because it's assuming he's going to touch down.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you're right. I think he may have been doing the go around because those people were too close.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they'd be 20 feet off your wing. You know? One, not even a wingspan, maybe.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
You would think those people would have heard the aircraft overhead coming in. I mean,
not really.
yeah,
Really
I mean,
don't.
the engine's sort of idling
Well, and
when
it's
you're
coming
descending.
towards you. So
True.
yeah, I mean you're real low power and well, they don't have much wind. They get a little bit, but the wind is blowing towards the oncoming aircraft, so it keeps that sound further away from them.
Right.
That's why you'll always like hear the go around before you like see it, because you'll hear this.
Yeah, good point. Okay, here he comes again. Let's get our scoring pencils out. Looking good. Looks like we're getting good data. Oh, well, we just went LOS.
Still got 'em. At least making good assumptions so far.
Yeah, we need the data. There we go.
There's the
We're
data.
getting some data. Need to get the altitude down.
0.2.
Come on, LOS. Nah, get down there.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to give him a 3. I mean, that first, but the extra little floating, you're like, no, that wasn't flawless.
No.
I mean, the definition of a 3 is flawless. He almost buttered it right there.
Burning. Oh, that's a mower. I was like, who's burning something down there? Oh, no, that is something burning.
Oh,
Is that
a grass fire?
Is that very intentional? It doesn't look. There's someone out there.
Oh, yeah, he's intentionally burning.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking I needed to call John.
Yeah.
Our airport's on fire.
Yeah.
Little distraction there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think a bobcat going down there, too.
Oh, yeah, they're taking down all the dead brush.
Gotcha.
A little extra entertainment at the runway there.
Yeah. Someone was flying by a Jord. They overflew.
Let's go back to triple screen. Oh, yeah.
It's flying over 1.6 away.
Nothing going down on the beach.
The icon size on those guys.
Well, we may have reached the point where it's too hot outside to fly. Let's see, let me check the ADSB exchange maps, because it looks like we are running out of activity, which may mean we are about to wrap it up here. Let's check. See if that King Air is going to depart out of Port Aransas. No, nothing on the schedule yet. Let's see. Let's go to full screen on the beach shot there. It's a nice marina.
Wonder if we should put the actual like city names, like Austin, Atlanta, potentially.
Oh, you mean like up where it says K-Res?
Oh, well, no, I think that's fine. But on the triple screen, maybe, I don't know. Or we could add it.
Yeah, I think I...
Can you do a... no, you probably can't do a second line.
No, yeah. It's How long we've been online here? I feel like it's
2:40.
oh, holy crap! Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Oh yeah.
So
we're tracking at something at
yeah, just pick that one up.
4.1. He's coming towards us.
Yeah, that may be our last hope here, our last aircraft for the day. Let's keep our fingers
We're
crossed.
tracking someone 10 nautical miles away at
Austin.
1,000 feet in Austin. Let's see what this guy is in Georgia here.
Yeah, let's go full screen to each state. A good view of him, her, them.
It is
Cruise. He's up pretty high though.
It is a Toba? Tobago? Cicada Tobago.
Wow.
Its type of abbreviation is a Toba.
Yeah, he seems to be holding at cruising altitude. So. Yeah, he's just gonna fly right over us. Unfortunately. Way up there where it's cooler. Yeah, they're showing 91 there at Williamson, Georgia.
Yeah, it's a French aircraft company, Cicada. The letters TB within the designation stand for Tarbes, a French city where the aircraft series is manufactured. They are known as the Caribbean planes due to the island naming convention adopted for the various models.
Now we know.
So they're named after islands.
Let's switch to Austin, Cedar Park. I think we got a helicopter inbound that may be an overflight or may actually be landing. I'm trying to remember if I've seen this tail number before. I don't think it's landing. That's a Bell 407.
Okay.
Yeah, here it goes. Coming right over us.
Oh, wow. That almost looks like, that might be...
Police.
No. Oh, no, CF, oh gosh, Careflight. That's Careflight.
Oh, okay.
Yep, 417. I've almost certainly fielded that.
Really? Wow.
417.
So yeah, we're gonna test out the camera, tracking an overhead again.
Yeah, I guess we can stay on it there.
Yeah.
The
see if
nice
we can-
audio there, the 407.
Oh, it's trying to get in. He's cruising. Gonna have to zoom out more than that. Just barely to the west of the airport.
Yeah, looks like he's based out of Granbury, and also Grand Prairie.
Let's see, top of the screen. Let's see if he starts showing up again here. There he is. Get some zoom in. Goes down. See, it's trying to auto track him because he's lined up with the departure path of the runway. So you get a closer, continuous track for a little while here.
Yeah, it's a pretty good track.
It's a little out of focus. I noticed that
Yeah.
yesterday. I think my max focus is too much. gonna make a tweak on that. Let's see how quickly I can do
Tracking
that.
him. He's 2 nautical miles away right now.
Access. I did change that one. Let's see. Max focus. So now hit restart. Let's see if I get a better focus now.
Is that OSing?
Yeah, see if it finds him again.
Oh, hello.
Stole the camera.
Yeah. It's
Photo
funny
bomb.
that it came into frame before it took him too. Got a T-34 Papa heading towards Georgia. Probably overflying, but I'm curious what that is. Oh, what is that?
Oh, here comes Peach State.
Is it really? Is it really what I think it is? T-34? It's a... No, that's, I think it's military.
Bigger.
Yeah, see, it's, wow. Yeah, that is,
Oh, wow.
that's an old, like, that's really old style plane. The Mentor. Gee,
He's
I
gonna land.
wonder if it's a training activity. He's got 155 climbing.
Still got time to eat lunch. Back pretty soon. He's doing
He's still straight. There he is. He is turning ever so slightly.
that. Oh, we got a plane showing up on the ground there.
Yeah, then I can hear him.
That's that AA-5.
Oh, okay. Changed course a
Not
little
ch-
bit, but
turning
not
enough.
He's just kind of flying. He's turning left again too.
So I
Speedway traffic, Tobago 251 out of Quebec is on a practice RNAV to 6. We're on a 9 mile final, runway 6 at Speedway.
Niner.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get the T-34.
There's the Tiger.
Yeah.
Belly's full and arm hanging out the side of the plane.
That's right. Just put those memories of that tough landing in the back of his mind.
What's he gonna do? Is run up right there?
Sort of looks like it. Well, you know, if the wind is
Calm. He's gonna take off.
Yeah, take off going the other way.
south, yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping that the wind direction was different because the landing from the other one, I guess landing on 3-1 is really interesting because they come in between the trees.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was that short, YouTube short I had put up this morning. It was from a plane landing there late yesterday. Was coming down through those trees.
Oh, okay. Is that
It's
a
one of those mono wheel
yeah? Okay.
things?
Yeah.
Like electric unicycle.
Right.
Yeah.
Meow. Oh.
Back to the
Oh,
birds.
Hey. Very nice.
John must be watching us because he said he's changing this default
Yeah.
on the camera to, when there's activity at the birds. Maybe he hears them outside.
Yeah, maybe so.
Figures it's more interesting staring at the runway.
That's funny.
Speedway traffic, Tobago 251 out of Quebec is on a 7 mile final practice RNAV to 6. Speedway will be full stop.
If you turned up the microphone, you might be able to hear the birds more on the camera too.
Yeah, the trade-off on
Big state traffic, Grumman 5421
Electrical noise?
no,
departure runway
it's just
31, big state traffic.
the
Oh,
mix.
is it a mix? It's a mix.
Yeah, it's so if you
okay.
go more
You
on the mic, it
gain-
picks up less on the the pilot talk.
Interesting.
But it's worth experimenting about
Yeah.
because I wish they were both the same level of audio or ambient noise on both.
Well, it kind of seems like the overall level is just lower. Like the
Yeah.
pilots are as well.
Yeah.
You have any control of that?
I'll have to check to see how that's set up. I thought they were set up identical. Now I didn't. Okay, let's watch this guy take off. Because if they do a long takeoff roll here, it gets a
he's
little
gonna get some
scary.
dip.
Well, they usually get airborne before that.
Oh, yeah.
Just with the trees in the background.
Right. 59, 56.
You're sort of going downwind. I mean, downhill.
Yeah. Well, and you lose your ground effect.
Speedway traffic,
because
Chicago
of the dip.
251
Good
Quebec,
point. So
5
it's
mile
like,
final, RNF 6
better
approach full stop.
Better be
speed.
actually going quick enough.
Yeah, you can sort of watch his shadow here.
Good track so far. Yeah, he's got tons of height.
Yeah, now it's starting to track his altitude data. Yeah, see, he's got mode
Big
S.
street traffic for Grumman 5421 Lima.
25-foot
Right,
increments.
crosswind runway 31, each state traffic.
Is this a cervical?
Wow, there's a Sikorsky, old Sikorsky sky crane at College Station.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to them.
So we got a King Air that might be turning final at Port Aransas.
I saw him. Yeah.
I think I've seen this plane. I don't know. We might be in good shape on that one. He seems to be descending, straightening out.
Big state traffic, Grumman 5421 Lima, departing the pattern to the east, big state traffic.
Coming from...
Or to the west, big state traffic.
This King Air.
Yes. IWS. What's IWS? The airport?
Oh, so you just found it. So it's,
Wind 100 at 14.
oh, you can barely see him there in the middle. So you can tell visibility is about 7 miles. A little bit of a light.
Wow.
Wow, I remember seeing him earlier, but his flight path made me think either Corpus or he just was going someplace else.
He turned somewhere.
Straighten it back out. How we doing on our count?
Well, we did just see a takeoff, so I think we're up to 11 now.
Okay, so we would break our record here if this King Air actually comes in. Just in time as we shut it down here at 2 o'clock local. I know we went longer than the last one, so it's not an apples to apples comparison.
Yeah, I think I probably missed some too.
Yeah, we may have missed one or two. But, let's see, so we got the King Air on final. Nothing close in Cedar Park. Nothing close at Peach State. So let's go full screen on Port Aransas.
Yeah, he's definitely lining up here.
A little LOS there.
Yep. Oh, this isn't a Kinger.
What is it?
I think that's a Baron.
Oh, this is a Beach BE60.
Yeah. Otherwise it'd be a 90.
Okay. Apologize to our viewer for that inaccurate statement of aircraft type. It's not tracking it very well, though. Why is it way at the bottom of the screen?
His altitude isn't changing. That's why.
Yeah.
Stay in it. There it goes.
Ooh.
See, it just dropped 200 feet.
Yeah, wow. Still.
Can tell it's windy. This camera's shaking a good amount.
Yeah, that camera's about 50 feet off the ground on the top of the...
Right.
Oh, there's some pelicans. At the bottom of the screen. Boy, a lot of little birds.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to
Look
judge
at that
the
angle.
depth.
That's an interesting angle there. Gosh, what is that? What kind of plane is that? It's a weird nose.
Okay, let's see how he handles it.
God, look at those.
Yeah.
Still 110.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, look at that tail. It's like
Yeah.
it's like it's like angled up slightly.
Yeah, it almost looks like a jet tail.
Yeah.
Like
What
a
is
citation. We got a better look at it right here as it goes past the building. Here it comes.
Oh, it's a Duke. Oh, wow.
What is that?
It's a Beechcraft Duke, but
God, I've never heard of that.
first flight is 1966. Been around.
Wow.
Only built 596 of them. Yeah, because I was confused by the nose. I was like, that's not a Baron's nose.
Yeah, very pointy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an interesting looking tail. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh. It says we've got somebody else about to take off here. Yeah, it switched
we
over.
got, is that?
Oh, that's one's
inbound.
coming back.
Yep.
Yeah, that's coming into
Someone flying over.
Cedar Park. I recognize that tail number.
Mix.
Yeah, and that other plane that was going to take off out of Port A was the one that landed there earlier. That was the Diamond. So we're going to have a Diamond departure.
Oh, okay.
Do you have time to hang around
Oh,
for
yeah.
the Diamond
Oh, yeah.
departure?
Yeah.
And we're coming up on our 3-hour mark. We're setting a record for time also.
We are.
There's the Diamond. Should be getting a radio call from Cedar Park here in a minute. Sasser Breakaway Airport.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to his audio.
Let's see, they're coming from the south. So they're going to loop around to the downwind side.
Tracking the taxi of the Diamond there.
Traffic, 172 is downwind, 15.
And there's the radio call.
The Diamond will be back taxiing here in a minute. those purple martins flying around there. Yeah, John sent me a text. He said about the purple martins. The parents are starting to feed them on the little bird porch there.
Yeah.
He said they'll probably begin flying in a week or so, and shortly after that, the entire colony will migrate down to South America.
Wow. Wow.
So they're getting close. All right, here comes 47 Golf. I'm just going to say I'm not anticipating a flawless landing on 47 Golf.
All right.
Don't see what the windsock's doing. Really nothing.
Mm-mm.
Good tracking. Let's see, we need to zoom out a little bit so we can see it. Can't score it if we can't see it. Oh, it's looking good. Keep it. That was pretty good, but a little bit of a float.
Pretty good. It wasn't buttered. It's a solid 2.
Yeah, agreed.
Solid 2. Chocolate glazed donuts.
Solid. Work on that tracking. This still doesn't follow. Still got the fire going at the end of the runway. Again, that's an intentional burn. That's not a wild forest fire kind of situation. It looks like they got a lot of.
That looks like.
Yeah, it looks like
dirt. I think that's all dirt. I wonder if they're like a dirt with maybe like a mulch on it, like they ground up some branches. Oh wait.
Dallas flight down 2873. And then we've got the Diamond down at Port Aransas.
Delta.
Yeah,
Delta Airlines.
It's down.
DAL, yeah, Delta Airlines. Still got the Diamond holding at the beach there.
No other possibilities in the Port Aransas area, so this takeoff may be our last event for today's show. Don't see anything nearby or inbound at Cedar Park. See if we're getting choppy video on the Austin. I think it's any of that that's in our network connection there. Maybe John's got something going on.
I don't think so, because the others are all fine. So if anything, it'd be all of them.
It looks like a local.
So I can see
right.
What? Yeah, we're only pulling 13 megabits, so not much.
The Diamond must be doing his pre-flight here, and then he's just gonna back taxi and take off.
Yeah, his run up, yeah.
Run-up stuff, sure, yeah. Got the plane door cracked up there in Austin because it's probably a bit toasty.
Yeah, that might be your CPU.
North can do that.
Yeah, I pulled that up. But I haven't had that up until
Yeah.
just now.
Yeah, see, it seems smoother now.
Yeah,
Oh my God, there's a Cybertruck across the street.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh. Is that Matthew? That's Matthew. Right? I think so. The purple shirt? Yeah.
I wonder if he got one of those. That's Sean. You know that he has a Tesla. Sean and Susie.
I thought that was.
They're friends with the neighbors.
okay.
Yeah. So he's got a Tesla. So maybe he decided to buy the truck.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, come on, Diamond. How long does it take to do a run out?
Yeah,
I mean, I know you got 2 engines, but.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's a single. There's no excuse.
No.
You're our finale. We're ready for you. Let's see. Let's zoom in and see if we got movement. It's cooler in the air. How long do you want to sit on the ground, right? Let's go full screen on Port Aransas, since that's supposed to be our finale. We really don't have any other activity any place else.
Yeah, he's good. Flyover.
I don't think that's
Airliner. He's doing 230. 230. It might still be nice to show the weather even when they're taxiing. Just because you can actually see winds and stuff and temperatures.
Yeah.
That's Peach State audio we're hearing. But I don't think that's actually Peach State. Probably a Speedway or something.
Oh, here he comes. Finally.
All right.
The Diamond. Let's kick back and enjoy the finale here.
They're really the single engines, especially the 40 and the 20, are really bizarre looking because they're so the tail's like boom is so small.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely got to be composite.
Yeah, they're little trainers.
Is it just a 2-seater?
Probably. I doubt that thing could do any more.
Get 4 people in that little thing.
Four. Yeah,
4.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's why they got the windows back there. But
4 small people.
yeah. Yeah, I wonder what that does to their... I wonder what, let's see what model this guy is. 655 DS. Let's see.
Okay, with all that pre-flighting, this should be a just turn around and take off, right? Looks like he's got flaps down, takeoff position.
Where is he? Number 40 done.
Watch out for the big pelican. Pelican's doing some fishing over there.
Yep.
Gets lined up. Camera's got the shakes there.
Yeah, it's windy.
Well, and this weather data is coming from Corpus Christi Airport.
Yeah, you're not beachside.
Well, and like I said, the camera's 50 feet up, so
right. There it goes.
It may be closer to 20 miles up there where the camera is.
$61 knots. That's definitely his takeoff speed. It's like you can almost tell that it's windier there because of his the speed that it's showing.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Oops, no, he's not there. He's over there a little bit. There we go. Yeah, and he's got mode S because I'm seeing the 25-foot increments.
Mm-hmm. It's really, like, seems to work pretty darn well.
It works well with the mode S guys.
Yeah.
For sure. It's just the mode C are a bit more challenging. I just have to keep tweaking. And looks like he's going to go left. Whoa. Okay, let's do one last check. Make sure we're not missing anything on the other ones. Anything going on? Peach States. Beach. Looks like it's cleared out. And Austin is cleared out. Okay, enough for today, episode 2. Let's see.
I got up to 14.
Is that our final count for today?
That's our final count for today.
Okay, so like I said last time, next episode, like flying, will be weather dependent. And remember, when flying or eating donuts, always keep the shiny side up. Thanks.